Heat and Bulls at Game 5. LeBron coming off 35 in Game 4. The NBA MVP trying to save his team's season. Chris Bosh, steal to LeBron. And that caps a 12-2 Miami run.
Got out to a big start. Their Miami defense, and it carried out the rest of the game.
Yeah, but look at the Bulls respond. Oh, dang, steal.
Poster. That's them cameras.
LeBron was trying to chase him down.
Well, I think Luau has seen that before. That's why he finished with the monster dunk.
He missed the free throw. Miami was up by 1. Then, dang, outlets to Derrick Rose, and Rose
You love
strong in the
this.
hole.
I like the way he put the basketball, crated like a football. No fumble for him, and he finished it with a nice layup.
So Rose and Deng doing the scoring. That's what they're supposed to do. A deep three for Deng. Part of a 15-6 Bulls run. Second quarter now. LeBron loses the basketball, and then this is LeBron. Fade.
He had just hit a big three to pull the Miami Heat within 4 to end that first quarter. And then, like you said, that play right there, that shot was just unreal. And look at Kyle Korver, one dribble. That's how they teach you 3D.
Shoot it, let it fly. You a shooter.
Chicago's up by 10 at that point. D. Wade, what is going on in your hometown?
Well, sometimes, Vince, it just takes you a while to unthaw when you get back to your hometown of Chicago.
Yes, he's traveling and 6 turnovers in the first half for D. Wade. He had 9 in the game. Chris Bosh.
Solid. All series, solid. Is that Mike Miller?
Short hook, Mike Miller. That's right, with a putback.
Cleaning it up.
That's Mike Miller with a putback.
Big Mike Miller.
Bulls in transition. We liked when they ran. Good
We
things
love it.
happened. Then Deng for the 3.
Early offense. Chicago Bulls had an advantage against the Miami Heat.
All right, 43-34. It was 45-38 at the break. Bogans finds Rose for 3.
Moneyball. Need a lot more of those tonight, though.
Chicago by 8, then Rose.
Oh, I love this one. Man on man, chest to chest with Chris Bosh. The little fella won that one.
MVP play. Rose now, this time to Bogans for 3.
Good ball movement. It looked like Chicago had that energy, had that effort early in the game.
They were up by 11. Now LeBron and Boozer, they go way back. How about with Cleveland? Boozer finds LeBron James. That's all good. We're buddy-buddy. Yeah, what's up? Now look at the relationship today.
He said, that was a long time ago. I don't know who you are anymore, sir, coming into my house.
Turns out to be a flagrant. Watch Boozer come in with that left forearm across the chops.
You Adonis Haslam. You gotta love him. Tough, tenacious, UD.
Right. Then there's Bosh driving. Taj Gibson. He is fouled, and Gibson's reaction gets him a technical. And you can feel that Miami is trying to stay close here, and they are. Rose, though, driving with the lefty layup. 60-53, Chicago out in front. Later in the third, winding down, James, Bosh.
This was huge.
Tough jumper goes. Bosh with 20 in the game, and is Chicago up by 5 after 3 quarters. That's how big that was. Then Gibson. Kurt Thomas, the ageless one.
What a shot. Been setting all series long to come in and make big contribution in this game tonight.
Stretching that left shoulder, working on that left shoulder of Wade, but Wade, maybe he's playing possum here.
Maybe that stretch really helped. I gotta get me one of those
Stretched
stretches, Vince.
Now Chicago is up by 6. Bulls seemingly in control. Thomas rebound. Ronnie Brewer comes up with a 3. 10 points off the bench for him. But the Heat, here
Turnovers.
we go.
You know, the Chicago Bulls just gave up too many and ones down the stretch of this game and too many open looks from 3. They closed that gap quickly.
Absolutely. They rolled it up on him. It was the Bulls up by 5 at that point. Then Rose trying to answer back with a tough runner. Chicago's lead is 7, but Miami is still coming on strong. D. Wade, the 3, and he is fouled.
And that play right there, we all looked at each other and said, okay, here they come.
This is
4-point
huge.
play.
This one right here was, hey, I'm gonna take this big shot. I'm gonna knock this down. I'm gonna go for it. I'm not gonna play possum. I'm not gonna play scared. I'm just gonna take this big 3, and then the big defensive play by LeBron James versus D. Rose.
Right, tied it at 79. Then the defensive play, and LeBron James again with a jumper. Had a dozen in the final quarter. Miami is up 81-79. Derrick Rose fouled by LeBron James. Rose would make his first free throw, miss his second. After 2 Bosh free throws, this was for the season.
Rose on the wing, throws up a prayer, and the ball taken by Miller. And that's the ball game. What a comeback for the Miami Heat. They'll advance to the NBA championship for the second time in franchise history. An unbelievable comeback for Miami as they win this ball game and take this series 4-1.